Aloha, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the worst program on the internet. At least that's what it says up here anyway. Today's episode is brought to you by your local record store. Question: how do you know if your local record store is in fact a good record store? I'm here to help. First of all, when you walk into your record store, is it well lit? Are the aisles nice and wide? Is everything really just organized well? Is the staff listening to just some popular, nice music? If they are, run away. It's not a good record store. However, is it a little bit disheveled? Maybe the lighting isn't so good. Is there stacks of albums and old used stereo equipment just all over the place? Is the staff listening to just some obscure Frank Zappa LP, maybe Sonic Death Monkey or Kathleen Turner Overdrive? If they are, you have found yourself one great music store. So just write that down. Now, the feature we have today comes from an album that I have been searching my record store for quite a while. It's the 2008 concert by Steve Winwood and Eric Clapton at the Madison Square Garden. Now, I do know this album has been released. I do believe it's been released on CD. I have not found it yet on vinyl, and that's what I'm looking for. So wish me luck anyway. But anyway, just to get things going, again, Eric Clapton, Steve Winwood, the song, well, come on, it's Crossroads. You know how we do it here. Enjoy this one. I'm probably going to freak out halfway through, but give me a break, huh? Steve Winwood and Eric Clapton. How many centuries of great music has those two gentlemen produced? That is just unreal. Again, the concert from 2008 also featuring in that concert Willie Weeks on bass, Ian Thompson on drums, and Chris Stainton on keyboards. And holy crap, man. I'm not going to sit here and try to tell you that Eric Clapton was the greatest guitar player of all time. I think most musicians are kind of split between Jimi Hendrix and Jeff Beck. But I think it's safe to say that Eric Clapton is probably my personal favorite guitar player. Unless, of course, you're going to put on, say, like Song Remains the Same, or maybe B.B. King Live at the Apollo, then my loyalties may wane a little bit. But Steve Winwood, obviously another legend. You can see he's a great guitar player, a fantastic singer, an outstanding keyboard player. But one thing I always really appreciated about Eric Clapton's ability on guitar is his theory that he always wants to hold something back. He doesn't ever want to overplay. And even on longer songs, songs that are 10, 12, 15 minutes long, he somehow still has the ability to leave you wanting more. And I think that's part of his genius, really. And I think, like all great artists, he does things that are so incredibly difficult, but he makes them look just so easy. And again, that's what greatness is. And when I see performances like this, and I see performances like other artists we've had on this channel, I'm really it's mind-boggling to me how the blues are not a more popular form of music. And I realize right now I'm just preaching to the choir and everything, but the music has everything it needs to connect with folks, right? Because it has the storytelling, it has the experiences, it has the virtuosity of the vocal performance and the instrumentation. And it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, what your life experiences are. These are subject matters that we all can relate to. So fantastic stuff, right? Last week, or last episode, I kind of joked when I posted the Lonnie Johnson video that I'm going to go ahead and play a video that no one will really watch. But I was really excited to find out the reaction that video got. As a matter of fact, more people watched that Lonnie Johnson video than the Jimi Hendrix video I posted just a couple days beforehand. And what really made me happy about that is that, yeah, you have to play the hits, right? And I kind of joked about that last time as well. You have to play the popular songs to get people to watch. But I never really wanted this to be like a top 40 radio station. I wanted to make sure that we were taking the time to celebrate the history and to educate, hopefully, people about the history of the music and these great artists. And so many people commented, so many people reached out. Especially want to give a shout out here to my boy. Actually, I don't really have his real name. He goes by Motuit, I guess. A fellow submarine veteran. So I want to say thank you for your service, my friend. But again, just a lot of really cool things. A lot of people commenting. So I really want to thank everybody for that. Speaking of record stores, because I've been kind of talking about that a little bit here in this episode, I wanted to share a couple things here with you. A few albums I picked up a couple weeks ago. Number one, Ray Charles, live in concert from, I think, 1964. I spent, a grand total of $5.99 for this one. Just an outstanding recording. I mean, it's Ray Charles live. It's got to be great. And one thing I really like about like the record stores and buying some of these used albums is that the folks who buy stuff like this and save it for years usually do a really good job of taking care of it. So I definitely recommend that. And then this other album, I owned this album probably 30 years ago when I finally got a new copy of it. I lost it, I don't know how many decades ago, but it's Passion, Grace, and Fire by John McLaughlin, Al DiMegliola, and Paco de Lucia. About a month or so back, I was talking about an album I had purchased by Andre Segovia. I called it like a really Guitar Geeks album. If we're talking about an album for guitar geeks, this is the one. Also, we're talking about some of the world's great guitar players, John McLaughlin, Al DiMegliola, and Paco de Lucia as well. Check it out. Grand total on this one, $7.99. So there you go. Spent about a grand total, about what, $14, $15 on just a couple of really great albums. Not move my computer around like that. So, hey, again, folks, just thank you so much for sticking this out with me. You know what we're trying to do here: like, subscribe, post a comment, share with friends and family. I appreciate you sticking this out with me, and we'll see you again real soon. Y'all take care, all right?